Everybody, it's Carol again, and this is a quick look at your course calendar. It's quick because I don't have a lot down on paper. Um, so here is what I have for the first week, and I'm counting the first week as sort of a week and a half. I don't really know. Oh, you know what? Thursday, Friday. Are they making up for those holidays? Is that why there's extra days? I don't know. Anyway, 10th through the 21st, pretty light. It's just get acclimated to everything. I actually have the second one built out. I just haven't put it in the calendar yet. So I'll be building these all out and pretty darn quickly, let me tell you, because this is what tripped me up last semester. So if you haven't had me before, it's my first year, and so each semester I've had like 3 or 4 new classes to teach, which is seems like not like why is that so hard, but it's kind of challenging. Um, so really looking forward to year two when I know most of my classes already, and have these things built out. Because I will tell you, having left, I was at the College of Western Idaho for 8 years. I would have my courses prepped the entire semester. A week before classes started, first day of classes, it opened. It had everything for the whole semester. Students could work ahead. I was so dialed, and so this has been a bit of a challenging year. But anyway, I do have structure, so that's a step in the right direction. And last semester, I really tripped up because I tried to develop a web page to push the instruction out, and it took too long. And so that was a big problem. So I'm not doing that this semester. Um, so live and learn. Anyway, let's talk about your calendar. If you have me for any other classes, you'll find the calendars are pretty similar. Always, I have the week dates here so we know what week we're talking about. The deadline is always the Sunday at midnight, and that's midnight Moscow time, Pacific time, so it's 11 p.m. for those of you in Boise. I always say make it Saturday, so you get it done Saturday. You have Sunday to breathe or get ahead, and or if you have a problem on Saturday, you can fix it on Sunday. Um, so there you go. That's my words of wisdom. Do it a day ahead so you have some extra time. Anyhow, first week we're going to cover some of the basics. And then the second week I have that curriculum built. I'll add it in here shortly. Long story short, you can print this now and check these off as you do them if that's helpful. Just know that I'm going to be adding more to it. And so there's that. What I will do is once the whole thing is built, which I don't think will be more than 2 weeks, I should have the whole semester built out. It's not hard. I know what I'm doing. I just have to put it down on paper for you. Um, I will post an announcement in the Blackboard in the news section that says the course calendar is complete. It's not going to change. And you can print it if you want to, if that helps you to print it and then check each one of these boxes off. These items due in this box are due on that deadline. And then the objectives here, you'll see they're also listed in my objectives in my lesson plan when I get over to Common Curriculum and show you that interface or that website. I put in the meetings, so they're just below the week that they occur in. Hopefully that works. I'm certainly up for a suggestion if you feel like that's not easy to understand, because I thought about maybe putting it in this box, which would, because this is Thursday the 8th is within this week. I chose to put on below just because I want to emphasize it's really important if you attend those, especially because you can attend them from anywhere on any device. If you're sitting in your car, that's fine. Just please check in with us at 6 Pacific or 7 Mountain, even if I only get you for the first 10 minutes in the car, because I just need to connect and make sure that we're all on the same page. And then I also made the meetings fewer. So there's 4 of them, and we won't do the 4th one if we don't need it. So yeah, so that's that. So those are in there. So you'll see here, this is placeholders. She's just telling me I need to add those. I don't know if there will always be a lesson plan every week. There may not be a deliverables assignment due. So it might say begin working on weeks 2 through 4 deliverables assignment or deliverables packet or whatever you want to call it. So the first week is a 1-week assignment, so those are all pretty easy. and week 2 will be a 1-week turnaround. So you'll have something due on the 28th. After that, I'm going to look more at probably two-week turnarounds, 3 weeks, depending on the content. So I need to look at the textbooks and chapters and content and see how those line out, which is awesome because I can use Common Curriculum to do that. With my classes, I like to have your work due on the classes kind of go like this as far as like workload. So it's sort of not easy in the beginning, but it's not super hard the first 2 weeks or so. And then we're going to increase quite a bit. And then we're going to work at a higher level and then it'll taper off at the end. Whereas like a math class, you might start like this and slowly graduate. And then the end is this really hard cumulative final. That's not how I work. I don't think it fits my content area. So, and then I mean, teacher prep, I don't think it fits that well. So we do more of like this one. So we sort of are toughest during the middle 8 weeks, 8, 10, 12 weeks is when we go. Okay. Given that, we pretty much wrap stuff up around the 6th, the 29th is when we'll really probably wrap things up. There'll be maybe something due on the 6th, but then on Monday of finals, I'm looking for you to just put your information or your signature assignments into TaskStream. And TaskStream has not been set up for any of your classes yet. This was a bit of a challenge last semester. So if you had me last semester, yeah, I'll be doing that differently so that I can have TaskStream set up on time. And I know what I'm doing now with that, so that should go a little bit more smoothly. All right, that's all I can think of on this. Keep track of your grades on Blackboard so that we're not at the end of the semester trying to go back and fix grades. And I think that's it. I think that's it for now. Yeah, because I don't have a whole lot on here, but I might do another video later on, or we'll talk about this when we have our meetings. We'll pull up the calendar and go through it if there's questions. Okay, I think that's it, but that's a general overview on the course calendar and how I organize assignments and due dates.